Hey everybody, welcome to Mojo at the Movies. I'm Phoebe.
And I'm Emily.
And today we're going to be talking about a very special film. It is Ocean's 8. The film comes out today, Friday, June 8th. You need to run to the theater to see it. Let's get right into it. What were your first impressions of this movie?
Well, I really liked this film. I thought it was super entertaining, super fun. I mean, amazing cast, as we all know. Rihanna, Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett. It's a really fun movie. It's a fun to watch movie.
I think my favorite part of the movie in general was just the set design and the costume design were incredible.
Yeah.
We know that the film takes place at the Met Gala, which is an amazing setting for a film. You know, we have these beautiful dresses, these beautiful set design, and just overall, it was just a beautiful film. We're gonna be doing a very special edition of Mojo at the Movies today, wherein we compare Ocean's 8 to the OG Ocean's 11, not the real OG Ocean's 11, the one with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. So let's get right into it. Okay, so round one, the cast. Let's talk about the cast.
Well, the cast of Ocean's 8 is phenomenal. 2 Oscar winners in Cate Blanchett and Sandra Bullock, and the two of them together are such a great pairing.
I never knew
Two
that I
powerhouses.
needed this couple.
Yes.
But we needed it.
Yes.
We absolutely needed it.
We needed it in our lives. They're amazing together. And the rest of the cast is so good, just like Rihanna. I mean, she's beautiful, she's amazing, she's talented,
yeah.
She's great, we love her so much. Mindy Kaling is so great.
Her star is always rising,
Yeah.
and that's what we love about her. Yeah.
Who else? Sarah Paulson, she's an amazing actress. I feel like she's a bit of an underrated actress, but she's so
Definitely.
good. In everything she's in, she's so good. I think a standout for me was Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting, I'm not usually a huge fan of Anne Hathaway.
Me neither, no.
But she was so great in this film. She was really, really funny. Like, a lot of the comedic moments were Anne Hathaway's moments.
Every time she was on screen, everybody in the audience was like howling with laughter. Like,
She was great.
She was incredible. We also have Helena Bonham Carter, who is just, you know, she's a chameleon in every role she's in. She completely changes herself physically. She has an accent in this movie, which is like flawlessly executed. Awkwafina is another standout in this movie. She's also a rising star, just like really entertaining. I think that she had really good chemistry with the rest of the cast.
Yeah, she definitely held her own against all these huge stars.
Absolutely. Ocean's 11 has an iconic cast. I think that there's no doubt in that. George Clooney and Brad Pitt together, that's like a winning combination. They're absolutely great together. However, the rest of the cast sort of is lukewarm at that point in time. They weren't necessarily the enormous stars that we have in Ocean's 8. And for that reason, I feel that the cast of Ocean's 8 is a little bit more iconic because you have not 2, but 3 Oscar winners. And that's just crazy. Like, they all put out these amazing performances like they always do. Ocean's 11, you know, we had standout performances by Matt Damon, we have George Clooney, Brad Pitt, but the other, they just sort of fall short.
I agree.
So I think that the clear winner of this round is Ocean's 8.
So one thing that Ocean's 11 I think is known for is the really great writing. There's this really great witty banter between the characters, especially between George Clooney and Brad Pitt's characters. It's funny, it's charming, they just have a really great rapport, and they make fun of each other, there's a lot of jokes. So I think that's really great in Ocean's 11. That's a strong point.
You can really tell that they're old friends, which I think is something that translates so well into this particular movie because they have such this great relationship. Otherwise, why would they put their necks on the line for each other? And I think that that makes so much sense. I think considering the all-female cast, and we can tell from the press tour alone that these people get along so well. They're in hysterics when they're being interviewed. They can't stop laughing. They can't keep a straight face. There was lacking that chemistry a little bit in Ocean's 8.
I agree. Not to say that the movie isn't funny. There are some humorous moments, but there could have been so much more. There could have been more of that repartee between the characters, some fun moments, some fun little jokes between them, just to show that they are friends, so we get more of that chemistry.
I definitely think that the first movie, Ocean's 11, it captures male friendship so well. You know, they're making fun of each other. There's like these little moments where they get annoyed with each other, and you really feel that these characters are connected to one another. In this film, I didn't feel that. I felt like there was a lot of scenes with them all together. We didn't really get the one-on-one. There was a few here and there, and that's what we were craving. There's a really, really funny scene with Awkwafina and Mindy Kaling. They're absolutely hilarious together, but there wasn't much more, and we needed more from them.
So I think we can both agree that the winner of this round is Ocean's 11.
And for the final knockout round, we're going to be talking about the most important aspect of all of this, the story and the stakes. So for this one, we might be delving into a little bit of spoiler territory. If you want to go in blind, just skip to the end. Ocean's 11 is such a great film because not only does the cast get along really well, there's amazing actors in this movie, there's so much at risk in this movie, and you can definitely feel that. And also the thing that I really appreciate about this movie is that it doesn't go smoothly for the characters. It doesn't go smoothly at all. They hit a lot of speed bumps, they find a way to be clever and sort of bounce back, and I felt like we were missing that in Ocean's 8.
I don't completely agree, because I think the stakes in Ocean's 8 are pretty damn high. I mean, robbing the Met Ball, it doesn't get much bigger than that.
That's not low stakes, no.
No, it's not low stakes at all. That's huge stakes.
I really have to disagree with you on that. Honestly, I felt like there was so much more at stake for these characters. You know, Ocean had just gotten out of jail. He was trying to get his wife back. There was just a lot going on there. And also I felt like there was just so many snags that showed the characters how clever they were, how smart they were. You know, they're these insane criminals. They need to have a little bit of, you know, movement on their feet. I felt that in this movie, everything went so smoothly. We didn't get to see how conniving these people are because in reality, they are criminals, even though we root for them.
Well, there is also a lot of excitement in Ocean's 8. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, even though, as you say, maybe there wasn't that many snags that they hit. I kept expecting them to hit snags.
But the thing about heist movies is that, you know, you can be anticipating a snag and it never comes. It's sort of like it's never resolved itself. And I felt like in Ocean's 11, there is snags. There's also a clear antagonist, someone that you root against, you know, somebody who could foil the entire plan. And I feel like for that reason, the story was stronger in Ocean's 11.
The movie definitely could have had an antagonist. There could have been like a strong female villain. I mean, that would have been amazing. So I see what you mean. I see your point. I think that we can give this one to Ocean's 11.
So I think that pretty much sums it up. Ocean's 11 is our clear winner here. That's not to say that Ocean's 8 didn't have an amazing cast, but I think there were a lot of missed opportunities.
I think it was actually detrimental to the film, the fact that it was attached to such a known entity as the Ocean's franchise. If this had been a standalone heist movie, not attached to the Ocean's franchise, with this cast, I think it could have been amazing.
You should still see it. It's a good movie. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this kind of stuff, let us know in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Ms. Mojo and head on over to Mojo Talks for more content just like this. And from me and Emily, have a great day.
Bye.